Welcome back to Brick Gaming YG. I'm back here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a Thunder Dragon combo video. Yes, but if you're going to play Thunder Dragons, one thing I want to mention before we get into this is that all the combos for the deck are really like 2 or 3 card combos. So I decided to do random going first hands for this video and show you what the deck can do with these random going first hands. And I used to think that the best opening would be Titan Pass with maybe like 1 or 2 interactions, but since then I've learned that there's so much more stuff you can do with the deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I get into it, once again, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribing would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to the channel, and we just get a few subscribers a day. It would mean a whole lot and get us closer to 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So please subscribe, please like, comment, all of the above. Check out my Twitch, BrickGamingYG01. Not really sure how often I'll be streaming on there in the foreseeable future due to school and college and stuff. So it's kind of up in the air, but please like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into this. So this first hand is Alert, Aloof, Batman Solar, Dragon Roar, and Dragon Matrix. So this is like one too many normal summons, but is fine. So I'm going to show you how I would play out this hand. Number one, I'm going to just go straight for, I believe I'm going to start off by trying to deck them a bit, so I'm going to normal summon out Aloof Lupine and use his effect. So I will be banishing off Dragon Matrix, and I will also be banishing off from my deck. Give me 1 second. I would probably consider, this is a tough one. I'd probably consider banishing off Dragon Dark. So now these 2 cards are banished, and you're going to go Chain Link 1, Dragon Dark, Chain Link 2, Dragon Matrix. And the reason you're doing this is because usually Dragon Dark is the more important search, whereas Dragon Matrix, which is less important search, so you'd rather have Dragon Matrix get hit. Also, now that Dragon Matrix is in your hand, you have a Dragon Matrix for your opponent's turn, so you have 1 guaranteed pop off of Titan. Then off of Dark, you obviously search the fusion, since you want to always have Titan going first. So you have those 2 cards in hand. You're back up to 5 cards in hand again. It's technically really a +1, which is pretty nice. Next, at this point, I will go with Allure. So I'm going to shuffle up my deck again. And really, the card that you're going to want to banish off of this might just be the Dragon Roar. So this is still your hand. And then you're going to go ahead and draw 2. And we draw into Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and the Thunder Dragon. So I will go ahead and banish off Dragon Roar and use his effect. So now that you have all the effects except for Dragonhawk, you're going to go ahead and grab Dragonhawk. Honestly, this is the worst Thunder Dragon in the deck, and you don't want the other guys in your graveyard as of right now because, well, you don't really need them in your graveyard. Because let me kind of explain what's going to happen next. You're going to start doing your Link plays, and it's fine if Dragonhawk just hits grave and you don't really do much with it. So you're going to Link 2 at this point. And I will go into, it's really up to you, but I think the better option is IP Masquerena, and I would summon her out to my side of the field. I mean, you could also go Cross Sheep if you wanted to, but you have Black Dragon Collapse Serpent in hand, so there's really no point to, because this basically just guarantees a Unicorn Shuffle during the next turn. Then I would activate Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. I would banish off Dragonhawk and special summon down Collapse Serpent. Next, I will activate Thunder Dragon Fusion, shuffling back all 3 of the good ones back into deck, the ones that you want to see more of, and you're going to shuffle those ones back in the deck, and then go ahead and grab your Titan at this point. So, next you're going to summon out your big boy. Your big boy will hit field, Titan, and then this is your board. You've gone +1 so far. This is your hand. Now, if you're going second, this feels really good. I have Thunder Dragon in hand with Titan. That feels really good. But we're going to wait on that, and we're just going to use Thunder Dragon activations at this point. Load up the graveyard for Titan to avoid destruction. And then during the next turn, you can shuffle them back into deck off of Fusion. So you have this as your ending hands. Next turn, you do have a guaranteed normal summon of a Solar, and you can get Solar off and basically go further into your Chaos Engine. You have IP Masquerade plus Collapse Serpent, so you'll be able to make either a Link Ross on your opponent's turn, use the Link Ross to avoid a Masquerade destruction. You have a Unicorn you could go into and get a search off with Collapse Serpent. You have one guaranteed pop with Titan during the next turn. So you have basically up to about 3 interactions. That's what you're looking at. And if you play it correctly, you don't really... This is a really good ending board if you play it correctly during the next turn. And then during the next turn, let's just assume that just going off the top card of your deck, the top card would be a Dragon Duo, and that is perfectly fine because then you'll have multiple lights and darks engraved, and you'll be able to combo off even further because after turn 1, the deck only gets better from there, only gets more strong. It just is super good. Now I'm going to do like probably 1 or 2 more test hands just to kind of show you guys. But yeah, that was a pretty standard opening in my opinion. You saw all cards that you play multiple of. Almost all the cards were 3 ofs in one way or another. And yeah, the deck is super consistent. It's really hard to brick. There are a couple brick hands in this deck, of course. But the way in which you brick is just by stopping your opponent from playing, and that's really not as bad as you might think. So I'm just going to finish shuffling up here, and then let's see, what do we get? Okay, Infinite Impermanence, Dragon Matrix, Thunder Dragon, Twin Twisters, and Thunder Dragon. Okay, this is what you would consider a brick hand. This is really good going second to hand, though. Going second this hand is amazing. Let's see what we draw next. Okay, Chaos Valkyria. Yeah, we can definitely do a lot with this hand, potentially. I see at least a... Let's see. It depends on how much stuff you're going to have to play through, but you do have 1 negate and double pop. So let's just put those to the side and consider what we can do with these. So how I would play this out, because this hand isn't as amazing as I would like it to be, but it's still highly playable. So I will first off start off with a Thunder Dragon, getting the search for the other Thunder Dragon. I think if we have like 1 card instead of Thunder Dragon right there, and just have like 1 Thunder Dragon plus something else in hand, the hand could have been super busted, especially for going second hand. Next, okay, now we got 1 guy engraved. I will normal summon down Matrix, then I will banish out Thunder Dragon, special summoning down Valkyria. Next, I would probably want to... I have some ideas here. I would then go up into Link him off into Link Rebo, get his effect engraved to go... Oh, sorry, my hand's face down, guys. I'll use Dragon Matrix effect engraved, go ahead and search out for the second copy of himself. Now you're up to... basically a +1 at this point. Then from there I would I think the next best option, I think there's a couple of good options here. Also, if you're going second and your opponent misplayed, the obvious choice would be to go into Anima, but let's just assume the opponent didn't misplay, so Link Rebo would be the best option. I would probably consider going into Link Ross from here, but I don't really know how I feel about that. I mean, it's basically free tokens, but yeah. Or a free token, but yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I would probably just link him off into Link Ross, get a free token, so token on field, and then you can use Link Rebo effect engrave, removing the token, sending back Link Rebo back to your side of the field. Then from there, let's see, could I go deeper into the deck? Yeah, I could go deeper into my extra deck, but I don't think it would be good. This would be the opening board, and then you had Matrix, Thunder Dragon, Imperm, and Twin Twisters, and you still have all these cards to work with. You could probably blow up your opponent's back row by using one of your Thunder Dragons, and then Imperm something of your opponent's, and then you still have pretty much a full board. And even though you bricked, you still have 3 basically a total of 8 cards that you're working with right now. 8 cards off of a 6-card hand, so technically a +2 from that hand. So yeah, that's what you can do with a brick hand. You can still make it work, and then from there you could probably link up into nightmares and give your link Ross some protection. But I would prefer having link creep on the board with that, unless my opponent also bricked. If my opponent also bricked, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But that's how I would play that hand out. Okay, let's see. I have probably time for 1 or 2 more hands. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these so far and enjoying how I've been kind of working around with, like, you know, the first hand, which was pretty average, then brick hand. I mean, if you guys want for the final hand, I'll try to maybe do a super broken hand, something that's super insane. But you know, I'll do one more random test hand, and if it is something insane, oh man, I'll definitely, you know, show you the maximum power of the deck, which is that can definitely do a lot more than people would assume. And once again, for this deck, the first turns don't look as insane as other decks, but you work your way into it. You have to have a good setup and have to play the hand out correctly during your first turn, or else you're probably going to lose the game. So I think it's all about in the first turn playing your hand correctly, knowing what to play around, and doing stuff like that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I just have Thunder Dragon stuck to my hand today. Yeah, can't see anything about Thunder Dragon. But this hand's actually pretty decent. I see a lot of things I can do with this hand. Yeah. I would probably start off with Lupine, banish him off. I'll put a more visible area of the screen. Banish him. Yeah, sorry if I haven't been playing things in the most visible area. I'm used to, you know, like, doing things how I do them at locals. So yep, the standard 2 banish, 1, 2, always 1 banish. So you're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, as I mentioned earlier. That's how you want to set things up. And I will go ahead and grab Thunder Matrix, or Dragon Matrix. What's a Thunder Matrix? I think I just invented a new Thunder Dragon card. But yeah, go into Matrix and Roar. Add those to hand. Once again, you're already at +1 advantage. So yeah, let's see. Where do I go from here? I probably go. So those are your banish. Okay, yeah. I have options. I'm going to probably go Thunder Dragon activations, of course, to kind of get through the Thunder Dragon. I'm starting to see how this combo can develop, and I think I'm coming up with an idea for how I can do some cool stuff with this. So go ahead and add him. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I see some really cool stuff I can do now. Yeah, okay. I just need to play this out correctly. Once again, that's really the important thing about this deck, is your first turn playing everything out correctly. So, yeah. Then I'm going to activate Chaos Space, discarding the 3rd Thunder Dragon to grave, so now you have all 3 Thunder Dragons in grave. Not a big deal. Thunder Dragon's nice, but it's really only good going second in my opinion. And I will go ahead and I will search out for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Get him to hand. Get this in grave. Boom. Then I will banish 1. And summon down Collapse Serpent. Oh yeah, and then banish it's up here. So, summon down Collapse Serpent. Then, from there, let's see, do I want to go with the Link 2 first? Okay, now I just need to consider how I want to do this. Because I could definitely go into Cross Sheep. Yeah, okay, I see a way I can make IP first turn and then be able to make a Link 4 on my opponent's turn. Possibly going into Abomination, getting additional pops. I just need to make sure I can do this correctly. So, wish me the best of luck, guys. Okay, so I'm going to Link 2 into Cross Sheep. Then I'll go effect of Black Dragon Collapse Serpent engraved. I will go ahead and search out for my White Dragon Wyver Buster. So Wyver Buster will be added to hand. Then I will banish out Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and special summon down White Dragon Wyver Buster. Then I will activate Chaos Base Engrave, banishing it, grabbing back my Collapse Serpent to the bottom of my deck, so I'll shuffle my deck first. Then I'll go ahead and grab my Collapse Serpent. and I'll draw into a Dragon Hawk. Okay, yep, I think that's exactly what this deck needed right at that moment. I mean, either that or another Chaos Monster, since I do have Lights and Darks engraved. And at this point, I've decked it in pretty well, so I feel like it would be pretty likely. Next is the cool part. I want to use Dragon Roar effect in hand, hitting him to grave. And then I'll add back Dragon Dark to hand. This just makes the Colossus, but Titan better. Then I will activate my Thunder Dragon Fusion, and I will be using I don't want to do this. I'll just use the 3 Thunder Dragons at this point, because during the next turn I can just get them back again. So Thunder Dragon Fusion will go to the graveyard. I'll get 3 Thunder Dragons back into deck. That's pretty crazy. And then I'll get my Titan out in a second. And then Cross Sheep will let me reborn a guy. So I will go ahead and summon out Titan. Then Cross Sheep will activate on summon. I'll get a Lupine back to my side of the field. Then this is my hand as of right now. Actually, I don't even need Dragon Hawk. Oh my gosh, this hand's actually better than I thought it would be. Then I'm going to, or thought it was, to be honest. I'm going to link 2, and I will go into a IP Masquerena. Then I will use White Dragon Wyver Buster engrave. Go ahead and grab back Collapse Serpent. And then, I think this is a pretty nice ending board, if I do say so myself. Basically, you're ending on a +2 overall. You're ending on 7 cards. But what makes this really good is that you have now, you got 2 pops with Titan during the next turn. You have an IP that can summon out a Unchained Abomination that can't be destroyed by card effects. Summon him out, and then when you're using Titan, you get additional pops. So it's basically like you having 2 additional, 1 additional. I think it's like up to 2 additional pops per turn, and you're just saying they're nice, because you have 4 additional pops. Then during your next turn, you have a Monster Reborn with a pop, plus a pop of the big boy Abomination, and then you also have a free summon, and then you will be drawing into Legionnaire, which is super nice, and then you also have a Thunder Dragon Fusion engraved, so you'll get another additional search for whatever you need. And that's a super broken hand. And that's how you play Thunder Dragons, and those are some Thunder Dragon combos. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. Once again, please check out my Twitch at BrickGamingYGO1. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It will mean a lot to the channel, and it will mean a lot to me as well. And the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So please help out with that goal, and I'll see you in the next video.